Okay, I think I have to try this for the purpose of the recording so that we can start fresh again and try this. So just hold on. This thing is just not helping matters so that be able to have okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought I did was just have to reset my Wi-Fi because I just subscribed, so I needed to refresh it. Okay. All right. Fire down. Okay, this is what we got here. What we are going to be doing is to see how we can make this look very responsive in mobile. Um, as you notice, what we used earlier was flexboxing. So in the header here, when it come up a little bit up, so inside this head here, when you click on this, we come down. You notice that this element is inside the header, and this element is inside the header. Now the flare box will only affect the first and the parent of the flex box, the child of the flare box, not the grandchild. So this is the child here. This is the child of the flex box. So if, for instance, you have a div here. What's the problem? uh, what's the issue? Okay, okay. Sorry, I moved my mic. Village people, I don't win this night. All right, I mute my mic. I mute my mic. Sorry, guys, but I'm recording though. So what I was explaining earlier. So what I was actually explaining earlier is that uh, we have this as a flex box, right? And it's when you click on this, we have the drop down here. We have this UL as a flex box as well. Um, when you also scroll up a little bit, we have this logo. Little big man. I just speak like blessing. I call it simple. Goodness. All right. This we have a logo here as a flex box. Now, I also want you guys to know something. When you convert an element to a flex box, every other element, the child of those elements becomes an item, and the flex box can only affect the child of the element. This and this. But if we have a situation where we have a block element here, which is the grandchild of this header, it will not affect that. That's why sometimes when you try to align item to center, when we try to convert item to flexbox, it doesn't affect the UL, this UL. So you have to manually go and do display inline block. I don't know if you notice. All right. So what you're going to do is to convert this to rule to uh so what we're going to do is don't need to convert this to rule. Then we have a flex direction. The default is rule, then we'll try column. If I want the the logo to come down, I can say column reverse, like the logo to come down, the other one to go up. So you can see what we have here. I have column reverse. That means the logo will come up, the this will go up, the header will start from up. But I'm not using column reverse for that. So I'm just using just column. Um, are we stupid, man? Well, we're stupid, man, right? Okay. All right. But guy, wait a minute, Frank. You have been watching that movie well, well. All right. So as we converted this to column, this is what happened. And actually, we are going to be doing is to our li. We are going to also be converting our li and ul to to display as to block. So it was initially it was the display was inline block. So we are going to be converting that to block so that we can have this block style on our element. So quickly we have ul and li. Then under ul and li we have display to block. All right, this is what we have here. So we have this nice looking block styling. Another thing we're going to be also doing is to have a kind of a padding. Are we together? Are we together? Are we following up to have kind of a padding here? Okay, okay. So I'm going to say padding. You can decide to use padding top, right? The padding top to 20 pixel. Or you could just use padding around to 20. It all depends on what you really want, right? It all depends on what you really want. So I can just say okay, padding top to 30. But I'm not doing that. I'm just using normal padding. Alaba don't score. Good. Back up. All right. But the hustle is real low. If you're not a hustler, I don't know what you could do. All right. So this is quite big. Let's reduce that to 20. Okay. Reduce that to 15 pixel. All right. Um, we're actually going to be adding a background on the UL. So we want to use a background on the UL. Whichever one the background on the UL. So what I'm going to be doing here is okay. Let me just quickly. If, okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So I want to give the background like my UL. Give all of them the background. So UL then background. The background to red. So is the background good? Is it good? Is the background good? No, no, they talk again. Look at them. Bless, are you there? You don't go, right? Okay. What do you think we should do? Why do you think so? Uh, okay. What we can do is to have instead of having that in the center, we can have that in the by the right hand side, right? So let's move that container to right hand side and see if right, yeah, the UL, right? So before I do that, um before I do that, let me give the background height of 100 vm. Okay. So well, let's try to move this to the left, the right hand side. So who can suggest how can we fix it? How can we do this to move that to the right hand side? Please, this is just an interactive class. We are all programmers, so nobody's learning here. Um. Okay. Let's use position then. Let's use position. So position. absolute. Then you see it has gone off. So you want to move this to the right. I want to move this to the right. So what should we do? Yeah?